You're listening to She's the Business podcast.
Have you ever felt like things are just moving really slowly? They're way harder than what they should be, because all around you can see other people that seem to be finding it much easier to put their business out there, to have clients reach out and connect with them and sign up. It seems to work really easily. So why is it so hard and so slow, and you need to do so much to get anything happening? Well, if that sounds like you, then this episode is made just for you. It's all about the difference between messy action and alignment, and which one is what you should be focusing on. Should you be focusing on doing something else, doing more, or should you be focusing on alignment? And what does that even mean? Well, stay tuned, because you're about to find out. I'm not going to give it away. You'll have to listen in and hear what this means and how you can apply it in your business.
Hi, I'm your host, Jessica Osborne, and in my 23 years of business and marketing, I've built many brands to become multi-billion-dollar companies. And just in the last 10 years, I've built 2 online businesses of my own from my dining room table with 2 little babies running around at my feet. I've made it my mission to inspire you to get out of your own way and become the successful business owner who's living the lifestyle you really desire without all the hustle. This is She's the Business podcast, made by women for women. This is your weekly dose of motivation and inspiration.
Is it better to take messy action or focus on alignment? This is a great question, and something I think not many people are actually asking. You see, a lot of us who are entrepreneurs, we are people with vision. We're people with passion, with energy, and want to see something happen. We're really proactive often, and usually also the high achieving type. So action feels really good. Like, we love taking action. We want to feel busy. And it makes us feel really productive. So it's very natural to see a lot of messy action going on. And, on one hand, you might think, well, isn't that what we're always told? Like, stop waiting around, stop being a perfectionist, just get out there and do it. Take messy action. And yes, there is some truth to that. Like, we don't want to be stuck on the sidelines doing nothing because we need it to be perfect. However, what I see with messy action is that there's a whole big step we're missing, in that we're lacking alignment. And I'm going to get into what this alignment really means in a moment. Action, I wanted to go into, why are we taking so much action? And if you understand human design, if you've done your human design, you'd know that the majority of us in the world are what we call generators, which means that we are doers. We love doing things. We want to do something, complete it, feel like we've accomplished. And that accomplishment gives us a sense of purpose, a sense of satisfaction, a sense of fulfillment. So it's very natural that we turn to action most of the time. That's where we naturally want to be. What this is resulting in when we're taking messy action without alignment is what I call the marketing treadmill. Now, as you can imagine, a marketing treadmill is something that you're running on and you're going nowhere, but you're putting in all this energy, all this time, exerting, you're focused. Yes, you're doing something, you're taking action, but it's not actually getting you anywhere. And that's because this action that we're taking isn't aligned. We don't need to be an expert. You don't need to be a professional to be taking action that's actually getting you somewhere, to actually just start running along the road and getting to your destination. You don't need to be a professional, an expert, or anything like that. All it actually means is that we need alignment, so that we're not just on a band that's going round and round and round. We're actually running, and the action can look similar, which is why I love this metaphor. You look at somebody running on a treadmill, look at someone running on a road, their running action might look similar, might look the same from the outside. But what we don't see is that the person running on the road is taking very focused, aligned action, and every step that they're taking is getting them to where they're trying to get to. Whereas the one running on the treadmill may still be running really well. They might have done a great job in dressing themselves up in the right running gear. They might have fantastic running shoes. They might even have been coached on a way to run and have a really good running style, but they're not getting towards their goal because they're not actually aligned with their goal. So they're going round and round and round. The other outcome that happens from taking messy action, and I'm speaking from personal experience here because yes, I'm not actually a generator that's like a pure generator. I'm a manifesting generator, which means I have lots of ideas. Ideas are almost more of a problem than anything else, than a benefit. And I like to put them into action because I have the vision and I see how to do it. So I love to do that. And what this means is when we're taking action on so many different things, and it might not necessarily just be your marketing, it could be, wow, there's a great opportunity there. Oh, I could totally see how I could do that. Or I can see how I can help someone with that. You just create so much, way too much to manage, too much to handle, too much to market, too much in your business. And when we've got too much, we don't have clarity, we don't have efficiency, we definitely don't have effectiveness in what we're doing. And yes, it's all very messy. So this is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about messy action. I'm not talking about making things perfect because, I've recovered from that one, perfectionism. We can talk about that another day. I grew up priding myself on trying to be a perfectionist, and I've realized and embraced the fact that I don't need to be. It's fantastic because it means that you can take action faster. What we want to be doing is taking that action, that imperfect action, but it not being messy, it being aligned. So what is this alignment that I'm talking about? So where we're talking about alignment, it means that the action that you're taking is exactly aligned to the goal that you're trying to achieve, where you're trying to get to. So when we're talking in business, what do I mean by that? So it means, who is it? Who is the right client for you? And that's a question not many people actually ask. They think any client, someone who pays, is the right client. Well, no, that's actually not the right client for you unless you've done that profiling, you really understand who it is who's your client, who's going to be the best fit for you. So alignment means, yes, you're aligned to attracting in and bringing in and working with the right clients. So that means it's about firstly being aligned to who they are, so that what you're doing, what you're putting out there, how you're communicating is aligned to them. Then they're coming into your audience. They're seeking you out, they're finding you, they're coming into your world, and you want them to go from that into becoming a lead. So then you've got messaging that's aligned to them, and a purpose and a expertise, an area of expertise that's aligned to what this client, your ideal client, really wants. So we need to have that alignment there as well. Then we have further alignment in your service offering, that it's what they want, that it's not just what they want, but it's actually aligned to you. It's aligned to your experience, your expertise, and what you really want to be filling your day with. Because let's face it, we could sell almost anything. You can learn a new skill, you can create a service today and get out there and start selling it. So it's not about what they want, as in you're there to serve whoever's got some money to pay you for something. You could start making some chocolate chip cookies and go and sell them down on the corner if you're going to do that. When we're in our business, the smartest thing to do is to be aligning your expertise, your value. And by value, I don't mean monetary value, but I mean the value you can bring to someone's life. Like, what is it you can actually help them with? Aligning that to the people who need your help, and it being something that they also see they need. So there's a heap of alignment that happens, and it's happening behind the scenes. It's kind of like an invisible spider's web. If you like to imagine that you've got these various pieces of your strategy and we align them, we get specific on them. And then the spider's web, the invisible threads are connecting them together, so that we've got flow happening, so that they're all helping to achieve that goal that you want. Now, there's other things that we align as well. We align our marketing activities that we do. And here's the beauty of it. When we're aligned, it means less. It means that you need to do less, far less actually, because whatever you're doing is actually having far greater result. So what we're looking at is less action, but more energy on those fewer things. So we're channeling your energy to far greater return on investment for your time. Just think about how much easier it would feel in your life if the right people flowed into your audience, into your inbox, and into your business. No hard sales, no time-consuming pitching or writing really, really long proposals for someone that's actually not the right fit for you. No needing to compete on price, no average clients that you're working with just for the money. When we are aligned, you're bringing in the clients who are able to pay and want to pay and value your expertise. They pay what your service is worth and they get their value from it as well. 100%. It's a match. It's a partnership. It's not unbalanced. It's not unequal. It is a really great exchange. And you're doing what you love. You're doing it in the hours that you want to be doing. You're running the business the way you want to run it, because guess what? You're the boss and this is your business. And that's exactly what you can do when you have this thing called alignment. And it's what I'm so passionate about, because I can see such a difference in people who have alignment and people who are just out there trying to push for a result, trying to take this action, and they're just going, trying something new, trying a new tactic. And I like to call them hot air tactics, because really they are a bunch of hot air unless you have alignment. So you might see two people doing the same thing. One of them has alignment, one of them doesn't. And this brings us back to that marketing treadmill. There's nothing necessarily wrong with the tactics. There's lots of different things you can choose to do to market your business, to attract clients. There's many ways, and none of them are right or wrong. What is right and wrong is whether they're the right thing for you. And the only way you're going to know that is when you get your pieces aligned together, because you're choosing the right ones. It's really obvious what you should be doing once you have that alignment, which is really the beauty of it. And it's so simple that most people just miss this entirely. They miss it altogether. And it's what I love to do, is pull back those curtains and show you what alignment really means. Heaps of fun. And I love doing it. It's all about, quality over quantity. Especially when we're in a service-based business, you're not a commodity. It's not about selling you at the cheapest price to as many people as possible, not unless you want to work all day, all night, all weekend. Is that really why you started your business? And if you're like me and you've got a family and, you've kind of realized, hey, we've got one life here and I want to be enjoying it. I don't want to wait 10 years, 15 years, however long it might take to get to some point in the future where I think I've made enough money to start enjoying it. No, I want to be enjoying it right now. And the beauty of this is I think you absolutely can be making the money you need right now and be enjoying your life all at once. You can be enjoying it while you're building the future, while you're building even the next phase. Maybe you've already got to the first future that you designed for yourself, and now you're on to the next one. Well, that's wonderful. That's what we want to be doing. That's what we want to be seeing. And, the beautiful thing is these futures are yours. That's what you've decided that you want. And we design it, we align your business to give you that outcome and give it to you now, not 10 years into the future. So this is a little taster, I guess, that I'm giving you today of exactly what I'm going to be talking about in my free training that's coming up called Master Your Marketing. I'm actually going to show you the blueprint for alignment. So you can know what it is that you need to align, how you actually align them. What does that look like? What does it mean? How do we get alignment? And I'm going to do that over 3 sort of short online sessions across a whole week. So there's time in between to catch up. There's time to have a think about it. I'm not about the overwhelm. I'm not about sitting there for a long time and blowing your brain up with lots of information. I think let's break it down into these short pieces. We'll touch on one thing each day, and that gives you the opportunity to also ask me some questions. I will take someone into the hot seat. We might do a little bit of coaching in these sessions as well. So that's absolutely the bonus to showing up live, is you get to come and you might be chosen as the person to jump into the hot seat, and we'll go deep and have a chat about what's going on for you, help you to get that alignment that you might be struggling with. So we're going to do that together, you and me, and we'll be doing it starting May 23. So if you haven't already registered for Master Your Marketing, then head over to my website right now. You can get yourself on the list. Go to jessicaosborne.com/masteryourmarketing and pop yourself on the list. It's 100% free, no charge at all. It is a training that I love to give, and it's a really nice way for me to get to know you guys. Why is it free? Why am I doing it over a whole week? Well, it's 3 short sessions. It's really not a long time. And I do this because I love to engage with my audience, and I like your questions because it helps me understand better what it is that you're struggling with. Helps me understand how I can better serve the people, the women who I most want to help, because our world changes so quickly. I can't be sitting here talking about the same thing I was talking about 4 or 5 years ago, because the world's moved on. We've got a different perspective today than we did then. So I'm always looking for opportunities to get insights into what it is that you're most struggling with and how I can help you. The thing is that the framework, the alignment piece, this is a fundamental principle of marketing. So this doesn't change with the trends, but our perspectives on it do change. Our perspectives on what we think our problems are, our perspectives on what we're struggling with, they change. And that's why I love to run a short live series, a free training, because it helps me to learn from you while you're learning from me. It's a lovely little thing that happens. So that's why I'm doing it. And I invite you to join me for it. It's going to be heaps of fun. Always is. I promise I won't talk too much. I'm going to try to keep them down to an hour each, and you'll come away with plenty of notes. Absolutely. My previous people who've joined me for trainings always tell me, wow, I've got so many notes and got so much out of it. That's what is going to be happening, and I'd love to see you there. So head over, if you didn't manage to get that before, just go to my website, jessicaosborne.com/masteryourmarketing. I have linked this up in the show notes as well, so you can grab the link there and come over and join us. Even if this is now after May 23, I am running it for the whole week. So it's not too late, because you can catch up on the replays, you can join in, and it'll be really good to have you there. So I hope you get as much value and fun out of it as I know I'm going to have delivering it. And talk soon. Bye.
If you aren't currently attracting the type of clients or work that inspires you, marketing is feeling really hard, and you're still miles away from your income goals, then it's a clear sign your strategy is out of alignment, or maybe there are parts missing altogether. So let's change all that. This month, I'm hosting a live free training called Master Your Marketing, starting on the 23rd of May. And if you come and join me for it, you'll discover how to easily attract the quality clients you really want every month, so that you can smash your income goals and do that within school hours, which is about 20 hours a week. And you'll finally be able to have that flexible lifestyle that you really, really want for your family. Now, I know from my years of experience that marketing can seem really complicated and there's so many different pieces, but we're going to simplify this right down, because for a successful strategy, you really just need 3 key elements aligned. And those are having the right clients, selling them profitable services that they really want, and having a marketing and sales flow that takes them from being strangers to customers in a series of really short or simple steps. Now, we can do all of this without undercharging, giving away services for free, without wasting all your time scouring your socials for leads, sending cold DMs, doing that icky cold pitch that nobody likes doing and nobody likes receiving. So why do people even do that? I don't know. And without wasting money on ads or building complicated funnels. This is all about making marketing simple, and I'm sharing it with you over 3 days. So there's a 3-day series starting May 23. I've got it spread out over the week. So we'll have a day's rest in between, a day to recalibrate, maybe catch up on the replay, ask some questions, even have a think about what we've done on the day before. So it's going to be heaps of fun.
They're going to be short sessions. You'll join me online, and that's really it. So if you come to jessicaosborne.com/masteryourmarketing, you can pop your name down on the list right now, save your spot, get access to the live sessions, get access to all the replays, and get access to me in our pop-up Facebook group, so you can jump in there and ask questions and have some extra chat and extra time in between the lines. So I highly recommend it. If you've been finding marketing hard, then let's make it simple. Let's get you to where you want to be by the end of 2022. So again, this is May 23, Master Your Marketing. Go to jessicaosborne.com/masteryourmarketing and come and join me live. It's going to be heaps of fun. Totally free, so there's really no reason not to do it, except if you don't have a problem with marketing. If you're already getting all the right clients and everything's rosy, then hey, you probably don't need this training. But if you would like better quality clients more consistently and to have a much easier, more effortless time attracting them, then this is the training that you need to be attending. So I hope to see you there. Let's get into it.